Hi everyone! Today I want to tell you about my Calomondin. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Do let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I want to talk to you about my little citrus. So like all citrus, it has beautiful green glossy leaves and it produces some fruit. So it makes it really interesting for a lot of the season. Now we're in February, so all the fruits from the previous season are ripe and ready to harvest. So I'm going to be taking care of that today, and I'm also going to be pruning it because, as you can see, it has had a couple of growth spurts. So we have a bunch of straggly leaves, and I really want it to keep a rounded shape. I've had my Calomondin with me for 1 year, and it's been really happy so far. It lives in a bow window that is east facing, so it gets a good dose of morning sun, at least 4 hours. And that's really important because, like all citrus, the Calomondin really wants a bright, well-lit spot in order to thrive. So watering is really important because this is a plant that doesn't want to be waterlogged. So right now this is on a about 1 week watering schedule, but that will really depend on where your Calomondin is in the house. So mine is far away from any draft or heat sources. I put water in the saucer and I let the roots draw it. You want to avoid to pour water around the trunk. Like all fruiting trees, before the fruit you have a flower, and those usually appear in the spring. So if you keep your citrus indoors like me, you'll have to hand pollinate the flowers in order to get some fruits to mimic that natural pollination that would happen if you had your tree outdoors. After the flowers formed, you pollinated them, you'll get some fruits that start from green and then ripen to this beautiful orange color you can see here. And these fruits are actually edible, although they are quite tart. So you could do a Calomondin tart with it, I'm not sure. I've never tried to use them for cooking, so I may try now. So to tell whether your fruit is ready to harvest, of course it has to be orange first, and then you can do a squish test. It has to be soft to the touch, and then you know that it's ready. And actually, some of them will fall off as you touch them. So this one, I barely touched it to check and it fell off. So this is really definitely over ripping. So with my little scissors, just to make sure that I do a clean removal, I'm just going to cut slightly above where the fruit is attached. This one is nice and soft as well. So I'm just going to cut. Take it. This one also is ready. And I'm just going to repeat that process for the entire tree. This was the perfect time to harvest. Look at all that came off the tree. There's at least 1 kilo. I'll weigh it and flash it on the screen. And it's pretty good because we only had one little dud. I don't know how to call that, like one little rotten one. So that's pretty good. And now it's time for close inspections. I'm going to check that we don't have any bug problems and also take care of those leggy branches. As a general rule, you don't want to prune too much on citrus, and just do that if it's absolutely necessary. So this is going to be a very light shape pruning. Yes, that looks better. I'm also checking for any damaged leaves or shriveled leaves and making sure to remove those. So that look a bit better. Because this plant is going to stay indoors, I'm going to need to hand pollinate it in order to get another crop of fruit. So if you're interested, I'll be doing another video to show you that process and share my tips. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoy watching this video and we'll see you next time. Bye!